Today's look is going to be inspired off of The Little Mermaid / Under the Sea. I got a lot of personal messages and questions on how do I do a look if I want to do something that has to do with, water. So this is not totally The Little Mermaid, because obviously this is too intense for that, but this is more towards anything in the water. So we have blue eyebrows, crazy glitter lashes, blue eyes, which can be like Ariel, crazy jammed up lips, pink cheeks. It's just a very intense look. So if you want to learn how to do this, and I didn't talk about how to do the brows in this video, but all I did was I put a glue stick, some white face paint, and then I just colored it in with some dark blue liner and glitter. So that's how I did that, just for a dramatic effect. It's Halloween, right? So that's it. The reason I'm not talking like crazy is because the gems can fall off, but it is possible for them to stay on for Halloween. You just have to put something underneath them that's a little bit more abrasive than what I used. So it is possible to use this for Halloween and be able to say trick or treat and talk with your friends and all that. But because of what I did, which was kind of just putting a teeny bit of adhesive on it, it didn't really stay all that great, so I'm afraid it might fall off. So that is the look. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Happy Halloween! Ciao! Okay, so I have already applied Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, which just evened out my entire eye. The next thing that you want to do is apply a aquamarine bluish seafoam green base. I'm using a MAC Shade Stick in Shimmer Mint. This isn't necessary, it's just, something that you might want to do. Sorry about that, guys. Next thing you want to do is take a white shimmery eyeshadow, Sephora's Aspen Summit, with a teeny brush, and just begin to apply that coming out from the inner corner. So there you go. You just have that coming right out. We're going to use a Chanel eyeshadow duo in Riverlight that has a really pretty blue duo in it. We're going to be using those, and to start off the look, you want to start it off as you would with any eyeshadow look, with a shadow all over the lid and then one in the crease. So we're going to start off with applying that color all over the lid, and that we're going to apply in the outer corner. So I'm just using my finger and then my brush. You just want to get the color all over the lid. And because our eyebrows are kind of, crazy looking, you want to kind of bring it up a little bit higher than you normally would. So, right up here. Now using that other blue, we're going to apply that on the outer corner. And now for that darker blue, using a crease brush, Essence of Beauty, we're going to use MAC's eyeshadow in Gulf Stream. Looks just like that. And I'm going to get this on the brush and just start working this into the crease. Whoa, I just turned red. There we go. All better. Kind of just want to pat. And now, going back with our finger, we're going to use our blues and we're going to put that on the lid. Because that darker blue kind of took over. And now using that pencil brush again, we're going to use some more of that white. Whoops. Sorry about that. Some more of that white. Like that. And now, we're just going to keep on adding to that blue. Now, for the highlight, you want to take a white liner and just highlight under the brow with it. And just blend it out. Now I'm going to line my eyes and apply my eyelashes. To line my eyes, I'm going to use Fly by Blue Pearl Glide Liner by MAC, which is just a dark blue. And I'm just going to line my eyes with this. On my waterline, I'm going to use that white liner again. But then I'm going to work on my lower lash line, and for that I'm using this Tarte Lock and Roll in turquoise, and I'm using this painter side, and I'm just going to line the under eye with this. The eyelashes I'm using are by Ardell, and they're wispies in black. They're really big, like that. And now, after you apply your lashes, you're gonna really see the difference and see what you need to finish up and like work on. So I will be right back and I'll apply my lashes. Okay, so I applied the false lashes, and I also put some of this NYX Candy Glitter Liner in Disco Queen on top of the lash band, so that it would kind of set the lashes and give it a little shimmer when the eyes are closed. I'm going to show you this trick that I have if you want to add shimmer to your lashes without having to spend extra money with lashes that already have glitter on them, because if you can see, these ones have it. All you need is some petroleum jelly, and I'm just going to take my brush and put this in the shimmery color. This is Makeup Forever. It's just like a glitter. You want to get it in there, and then you just want to run it up your eyelashes. So you can see the lashes are a little shimmery. So for the lips, we're going to do white with blue. So I'm going to line my lips with this white liner. We've been using this a lot today, and I'm just going to line my lips with it. Then I'm going to use my white face paint and apply it on top.
Alright guys, so originally this part was going to be like me talking like live, but because it has to do with lips and it's like really precise and stuff, I just wanted to do a voiceover recording. So if it annoys you, I'm sorry, but it's better than you not being able to hear me. So what I'm doing now, which looks really weird, is I'm just making sure that there isn't anything like in my lips that makes my lips when I like open my mouth and close my mouth kind of like all sticky and gross. So I just clean that out with the Q-tip. What I'm doing now, well, what I did before this was, as you saw in the beginning, I just put eyeliner and face paint on my lips. But what I just did before this part, and is very essential, is I put a clear lip balm or clear sticky lip gloss on top of that white so that the gems actually stick. So you're not going to really be able to see me put the gems on right now because I'm like an idiot and my camera didn't get the angle right. But pretty much what I did was I took these little cell phone gems. You guys will see the little after part in a second. And I just put them right on top of the lip gloss and I just lined my lower lip with them. So now that we have our beautiful gems on our lips, that is what it's going to look like in the end. Now moving on to the top lip, I'm simply going to line it with my Flyby Blue eyeliner from MAC, which I used to line my eyes in the actual tutorial. And I don't know what I dropped there, but you guys know me, I pretty much drop everything. So that's like a new level of me dropping things. I didn't even remember what I dropped. Anyway, see, these voiceover things are like terrible because I'm just gonna ramble. Like, I don't know how Michelle Bond does it. She like goes to the point. I'm like totally rambling, and I'm still rambling. Okay, so I'm lining my lips with eyeliner. I know, crazy, right? It looks kind of weird in the beginning. It looks kind of messy, but we're not gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna put that Tarte Lock and Roll thing using that like paint side, and we're gonna do the same thing, except we're going to use that Tarte thing and we're going to line the lips with that. So it'll be blue on the top and gem on the bottom. You can do top and bottom with the gems. I just didn't because I just didn't have the time to, and I just wanted you guys to get the gist of how I did the gems. That's pretty much the entire tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this helped at least one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a happy Halloween. Be good, be safe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Ciao!